Welcome back to the Black Sheep channel. Black Sheep here. Today is a prepping video, less about a thing and a little bit more philosophical. Let's talk about trying to keep normalcy in a disaster scenario, an SHTF scenario. Trying to have that sense of home or normalcy. Been a lot of videos recently, some of the bigger channels we talked about this. Keeping things like board games in the family so that you can kind of pass the time, keep some normalcy, and have some family time. I've got two specific things I wanted to talk about in that same kind of vein. Music or movies after SHTF. In today's digital world, a lot of our entertainment, be it movies or music, in a digital format comes in a streaming type of a format or an online cloud kind of a format. You guys that are younger than me, you guys know I'm 50. I'm an old geezer, okay? So I grew up in the 8-track era. When you bought music, you could own it. It was a little thing you could keep, whether it was a record, a cassette tape, or an 8-track. You could keep it in a shelf until it wore out, stretched out, broke, scratched, or whatnot. Then we went through CDs, and now we're into this digital age where things are downloaded sometimes to your phone, or in most cases they're in some cloud somewhere and you got to sign into your service once you're hooked into the internet or a Wi-Fi connection and to get access to your music. And tell me I'm wrong, guys. If you guys are the younger ones, is there actually music resident on my phone if I sign up for certain services these days, or is everything out in the cloud, everything got to have? My point is, SHTF happens. The grid goes down, cell towers go down. There's no more Wi-Fi, there's no more internet, there's no more cell phones. Will I still have music on my phone in that situation? If you guys know of a service or a way to get free music on my phone that will work in that kind of situation, put it down in the comments below. It's something that I'm curious about. Maybe you guys know. I think most cases this stuff's a service, and grid goes down, electric goes down, cell phone goes down. You're not going to have your music on your phone. Movies is kind of the same thing. I've got my movies in a cloud or whatnot. The wife and I, being old geezers that we are from the being born in the long, long ago, we collect DVDs. My wife has a decent-sized movie collection. Maybe in some of the background shots as we go around Studio A here, you may have seen some of her shelves of DVDs. Excuse me. Not only is that entertaining for us, without having to watch what's on cable or whatever's on today, we could pull up one of our favorite movies off and watch it. But in an SHTF scenario, with a simple solar generator that I can charge with the sun, I can run my flat panel TV now, my LED TV. What are they called now? They're not LEDs anymore, but they're so energy efficient that TV will run off a solar generator no problem, and so will a DVD or a Blu-ray player. So in an SHTF scenario, we have our wife's collection of 300 or 400 movies, whatever it is. We'll have our sense of normalcy. Popping in a movie and escaping whatever's going on out there in the world for an hour or two will be priceless. So we're counting on having, we would like to have most of her collection, at least a bunch of it. If we have to leave, we're going to bring some of her collection with us. Those are things we consider important getting upstairs during an SHTF. Keeping a sense of normalcy, keeping a sense of home, what you're going back to, what you're fighting for, and what you, after the smoke clears, hopefully something we can go back to in America, but something you can remember that by. So music and movies, those are the two things. How am I going to get music on my phone? Do I have to go buy an iPod, old-fashioned way? Do we need to buy each song individually to download and own on an iPod so I have it on my phone? You guys tell me in the comment section below. We've got the movie stuff handled. No problem there. And we've got some DVDs, or CDs, as far as CDs and CD player. That you can own the music on. But CDs are going away. Best Buy is pulling them out of their stores this year. So audio CDs, they're going the way of the digital age now. So not having that music that you can hold anymore. I come from the days of albums, vinyl, the hiss of the record and the needle. You could own that. And I talked a couple of times in a couple of videos about SHTF movies, scenarios that we talk about. The scene in Book of Eli. I like that post-apocalyptic world that they've got in that movie. Excellent movie. Denzel Washington and Mila Kunis. But there's a scene in there, without giving too much away, where to get music, they used one of those old crank phonographs. That's before my time, folks. I'm only 50 years old. But in my grandparents' time, you could crank up a phonograph, crank up some tension on this spring to make the phonograph work. And in this SHTF Book of Eli scene, that's what they do. They crank up this old phonograph. And there's this, who was the son? Did you ring my bell? It's a great movie. If you haven't seen Book of Eli, see it. But I'm digressing again. So put your comments down in the section below, questions down there. And I'm asking, how can we keep our sanity from music and movies? Is my idea with the DVDs and the solar generator a good one? Have you guys got a better idea? Put them down in the comment section below. Again, we're having a subscriber drive or a tubathon. New video each day for 30 days, and now we're going right through June, so it's turning into like 36 or 37 videos in a row. New ones each day, better than the last. This is tough work, guys. So hit subscribe for me down there. Hit the button, or see the little picture of me in the Glock, red, is it blue and white shirt in the Glock? That thing floating down there, if you click on that, you'll subscribe to the channel, and we appreciate it. Thanks for watching the Black Sheep channel today, and I will see you next time.